like the life I live. Girl, let's talk about it. I'm always on the grind. Let's talk about it. Always got money on my mind. Girl, let's talk about it. Say you don't like this life of mine. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I'm always on the grind. Let's talk about it. I gotta shine. Let's talk about it. Always got money on my mind. Girl, let's talk about it. Say you don't like this life of mine. Let's talk about it. Okay, I'm always on the grind. Girl, let's talk about it. Yeah, I gotta shine. Let's talk about it. Always got money on my mind. Girl, let's talk about it.
Yeah. What business? What's going down? Knowledge is the key. Yeah, it's Tiller. Hey man, what's popping? What's going down?
Man, me jump this off.
Jump it
Yo,
off.
I know my nigga Dirty gonna be watching this, and he gonna see these colors. This Tom and Jerry hoodie with the Lakers colors, right? And this man done dubbed me to be a LeBron hater, but I'm really not a hater. So this right here, you know what I'm saying? I put this on right here just to shout out LeBron. Look like he about to go up and take out Golden State tonight. You know what I'm saying? Arch nemesis of the playoffs. You know, he riding there. I picked him to win. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to LeBron. Shout out to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? But it's Boston over here all day.
Right.
Don't ever forget it. It's Bees over here. Boston. It's all about the Boston Celtics over here, though. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Bron.
Hey, but before we went live, you did say the Lakers wasn't gonna win the championship this year. Am I correct in saying that?
I did. They're not gonna win nothing.
That was your stance, right?
Hey, they fuck around and don't even make it, bro. Cause Denver looking tough. But regardless if they make it or not, they ain't winning nothing.
Oh my god! I spoke on this the other night, and yeah, bro, I don't look at things how everybody looks at things, but I say this. Speaking on this, LeBron, bro, the fact that he got sons that are following him today, hey, bro, he's different than when he was young. I think the killer instinct that people was looking for when he was young, they gonna see it this year. It's the crazy part about it. Here go the crazy part about it. The athletic skills go away, but the jump shot get better. Hey, man, I don't know, bro. Hey, I don't know. I'm just speaking, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see on that note.
If
hey, bro,
the only way the Lakers can go win the championship this year, really, AD got to be MVP of the final. It got to be like that.
That's possible.
AD has to in this next series. And if they get past them, the series after that, he is going to have to eclipse LeBron as the best player on the team. Just for about a week or two, just about 3-4 weeks.
For shits and giggles.
That's it.
He said. AD.
In order for them to win.
He the truth.
In order for them to win, yeah. LeBron nice though, but they ain't.
Yeah, he definitely the truth. He's the truth with it. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, CZ, Godbody, what's popping with it, man? What's the business? What's the business? Hey, yeah, man, but hey, man, yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, we can't hear you yet. I don't know what's going on. You speak, bro. You can talk.
You got to go out and come back in.
Yeah, he playing with the mic. He said he can't hear nothing. Hey, bro, go out, come back. Make sure your mic and all that on you in Google Chrome, all that, and yeah, come back through. That's what's popping. We got boy AC up in here, man. Hey, but yeah, I say, man, Friday night hot talk. Pete, bro, we've been in the we've been in the what they call the a retrograde. We've been in the retrograde for a minute. Yeah, we'll let him get that straight. But we've been in the retrograde. So during this retrograde, a lot of people that went through a lot of different things. A lot of people that elevated. They see things a different way in a short period of time. have accomplished a lot. But Jamie Foxx, he been in the hospital for a minute. Really nobody know what's going on, and people done threw all type of weird things out there. Jamie Foxx is being cloned. All kind of weird things you hear out here in this world, to say the least, the very least. But yeah, to speak on that though, what I'm ultimately saying is we're at a pivotal point in time where everything that you have been through up until this point has prepared you to be where you presently are in life. So if you can look at wherever you presently are and enjoy and look like, bro, it's Tiller got on gold. This man got on gold tonight. Like, man, if they say the last shall be first and the first shall be last, when you hear that, a lot of people, this is the problem. Like, the people, when it's time to be first, if the people that's there, that these scriptures, hey, first of all, let me say that a script is made beforehand, then you act out the script. So when somebody gives you a scripture, this is something that was designed for you to follow the script. You know what I'm saying? Like, a scripture is designed for you to follow the script. Hey, it's Tiller. What's good, boss? No, man, what's going down? Hey, this hot talk. It's hot
I'm
talk.
sitting here. I was sitting here and getting all the keys from knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was sitting there doing. I was getting all the keys from knowledge. Um, yeah, I was gonna say shit. Give me you know, I be having my head down a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? So some things I kind of heard about the Jamie Foxx thing, but you know what I'm saying? I didn't really do no research on or pay no attention to it. So
Yeah.
give me a little detail about it, man, so I can.
I mean, I don't know, bro. In the media and the news, everything that I done seen, it just say, man, Jamie Foxx was hospitalized. His daughter or something said it was serious. I think she came out today and said he was progressing and doing better. But the fact that families say we're gonna keep everybody away, we're not gonna let people start saying anything. You're dealing with social media has become the new news network. You know, so whatever people pass around on social media, some people take it as law when we all know that's not the truth. Like, you can't even trust what the law put out there and say it's true. This is like we in crazy times, but we in great times because, like I say, you have a lower self and you have a higher self. Once you connect to your higher self, you realize that you're connected to everything else. So I mean, I say this hot talk.
So too,
Anybody out there, yeah, drop the comments. What's good, Godbody?
so two things about that from what you. One, why can't he just be sick? Why do it have to be a big old conspiracy, right? You know what I'm saying? Why can't he just be sick? Why is that? And then, two, why is somebody being laid up in the hospital something
Yeah.
to gossip?
Amen. Amen.
Why is
Amen.
that something
Godbody.
to gossip? The
Why would
shit
that
that
be something to
motherfuckers
gossip
need to
about?
be talking about. That's, you know what I'm saying? The shit that motherfuckers need to be talking about and having conversations about,
Yeah.
they run from, they run from it.
Hey,
Try to have a
hey,
conversation. Go ahead.
hell no, you're right. Like the real things from day to day that people go through, they run away from the conversation. I mean the realest stuff, even people you live with, bro. The realest conversation. That's why I say at the beginning of this, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. That should be like people's trivia thing to do, whether that's in your home, whatever. learn to talk about the situations. It doesn't matter how bad man, people walking around carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders and they're afraid to speak it out or talk about it with anybody because they don't want to look or be perceived a certain type of way. But that's is yeah, bro, I say it's nonsense. And with the Jamie Foxx thing,
He get clothed. He get clothed.
man, that's
What they
crazy.
clothed him for?
For real. What is he coming back to do? Bro, the ones that I don't
Not
know.
saying these motherfuckers won't try no shit. Not
Yeah,
saying motherfuckers, you ain't got
yeah.
no mad scientists out there. They trying all kind of shit. So we ain't gonna just put it past them like that. But what I'm just saying is, why can't he just be sick? And why can't we just be praying to the Most High
Mm.
that the man is gonna be healed?
Hey, that's real.
Other than gospel about why the fuck he's in the hospital.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's not helping.
Man,
Oh, well, he might be. It might be this. Oh, he contracted this.
damn.
Like, damn.
So, hey,
Everybody just be. Go ahead.
is that a sign that people are really so miserable? Hey, shout out to Courtney Gray, bro. What's good with you, man, what's good? Godbody. And but hold on, let me put the link. Let me put the link right here, bro. And anybody that want to tap in, man, make sure that you definitely do that. Hey, we definitely want all the
Everybody
guys.
tap
We
in.
definitely want all the guys and
Tap in.
goddesses, man. We want y'all in here for real. Make sure that y'all tap in. Hey, right there, y'all see that? Hey, the link is in the comments. Most definitely. Yeah, anybody want to pop up, man? Pull up, shit, we pop up. But yeah, man, Friday hot talk, bro.
What was you about to ask me?
Damn, bro. So what? Damn, what was I about to ask you? Um, yeah. So I bet right there, right there. So on the Jamie Foxx thing, um, if you got fans and you got all these people wanting to know how Jamie Foxx is doing, they generally just want to know this person that they have seen on movies. They've seen him in videos. They follow Jamie Foxx all these different places. They want to know what's going on with Jamie Foxx. They hear he's in the hospital. So now, what do you do as a family if you say, man, this is personal or however which way? See, this is what I'm saying. There's so many things, bro. As I say, even in people's household. I don't want to skip around, but in our household, we're really sleeping with people, but as far as what we think, we're light years away from the person that we sleep with every night. A lot of times. A lot of times. Like people have senses, they have thoughts, they have stuff they wouldn't dare share with the person that sleeps with them every night. I mean, bro, like, so it's easy to have us in a where we look at the TV and that's our like escape. Hey, Godbody, yeah. Hey, hit the link. Yeah, Muffin, bro, hit the link. If you hit the link, it should show you up here when you pull up. Yeah, I ain't got no request from me saying ad. I ain't got no request from me. But yeah, that was just the question, man. Like, so I mean, why are we worried about what the celebrities? If stuff is so real in everybody's life, why are they worried about what's going on in the celebrity world? Why is that?
Because for some reason, people care about everything except for their own reality. You know, it's you got some people that their grandma laid up right now in a rest home, sick, whatever.
Yeah.
They don't never go see them,
Mm-hmm.
right? But this same person stay on the internet 24/7.
Damn.
Like you talking about, they all on the Jamie Foxx news. They got all the dish about that. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? A lot of us have things that are going on in our own reality that we don't want to deal with, right? So, what better way
Damn.
to not deal with something that I got going on than to put my focus on somebody else's problems?
Damn.
issues,
Whoa.
their greatness, their happiness, whatever. I just need to focus on something else other than what the fuck I got going on, because what I got going on ain't it for me right now. I can't. You see what I'm saying? They just
Hey, I mean, bruh, we
whatever it
was
is,
just
whatever it
we
is.
we was just competing with going live or watching the Lakers beat Golden State Warriors. I mean, this was the big thing that I was just thinking about with going live. Either we can either compete with the Los Angeles Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. So and I say some people might look at it as distractions. Some people might look at it as like LeBron becoming a legend or doing things that you can only put him and Jordan damn near in this realm of the last 40 years. I'll
Mm.
say the last 40 years you can only put in Kobe. Like, and definitely, man, let me say that because Kobe get left out of a lot of these distractions when he probably had more say the world, the overall well-rounded person of all was probably Kobe Bryant. Like I'm not gonna not say that because this dude was well versed. He could speak several different languages. He was born in Germany. Bro was
Right.
well versed. Like, so when you look at him, I say, man, he's not here under suspicious reason. But hey, past that, we're gonna get to stay on the basketball. We're gonna stay on the basketball court. I mean, yeah, Godbody. That's what we gotta do. Yeah, we're gonna stay on the basketball. I think boy Muffin about to pull up, man. But yeah, man, I say, but Jordan and LeBron, hey man, great discussion. But I don't think they should actually be pitted amongst each other. They should kind of be put up there in the rafters next to each other
Right.
because them brothers then held it down. Like it went from Jordan being the logo to the NBA to LeBron. He damn near he need to be the logo. After this year, hey man, I say make LeBron.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
he need to be the
Since we
logo.
this is just Friday hot talk. We just talking, right? So, like you just said, you don't really, and I feel you on that. You don't, for one, if you watch him play,
Yeah.
compare him, it ain't
Well, Donnie up
it
in the
ain't
house.
really right to compare them because they don't even play the same. When you look at them, they don't play
Yeah.
nothing alike. So it's like
Nah.
trying to compare 'em. But you right though, they in their own right. You know what I'm saying? They both done their thing. They both done brought major attention to the game, brought major progress for the players and things like that. But my question is, since this hot talk, why
Yeah.
is it that we always make a motherfucker choose?
Boy. Hey Donnie, you,
Why
you can
can't
pop it
it?
off with that.
Why can't I have a plethora of things? Why do I have to choose between this and that when I want them? You feel me? Why do I have to pick between this and that when I want them?
I think that's easy, bruh. Because you make people choose which energy. If everything is, if say it's the world web we on right now, if everything is connected, but you can make them individual things, make them think that they running everything. Hey, bruh, this is the chaos that you get. This is the chaos that you get. If you can make all three of us on here right now, if we go up to a zillion views right now, then in order for that to happen, all three of our energies were connected. A pyramid was built on a certain structure. At the bottom of that pyramid is the biggest space. It's the biggest part is at the bottom of the pyramid. As you go up to the top, it gets smaller. So it's everything is set up where at the top, everybody knows everything. At the bottom, you know nothing. So this is why we are distracted because we know nothing about ourselves. This is why relationships. This is why we don't. When they say love thy neighbor, it is as simple as all three of these brothers on the podcast, the people out there watching. Shout out to y'all. One love. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Definitely comment. Pull up if you want to pull up. We put the link in the description. It is as simple as connecting with the people like that. But instead, when everybody knows nothing, they fight over nothing. So exactly what you're saying, why the comparisons and competition is people are fighting, bro, over nothing. The same energy that we all hold. What business? Godbody. Yeah, man. Donnie, man, what's popping?
I'm finally on.
Oh, yeah.
What's good?
Man, what's going down, God? What's
What's up
popping?
with it? Tell her what's good, bro.
What's up with it?
Nothing.
Is my video good?
Yep.
I'm
Y'all
trying to make.
both y'all videos are
I'm
straight.
looking at this side screen. My shit froze to the motherfucker on this side screen. But I'm like, what the
Yeah.
What's up
what's
with the
good
guy
with it,
bodies?
Godbody.
I seen you on here the other day, man. I seen you on here the other day.
What you think? Hey, what you think about it the other day though?
What day was that, Knowledge?
He talking about
you Knowledge and Dirty was on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You talking about what?
What's
yeah.
that?
What you think? What's your commentary though? What's good?
Man.
He said he checked it out.
I'm too high to go. I'm too.
Yeah. He tried to remember. He got him
back
on
right there, right
he
now.
said there. He can't. Yeah,
right there, right now. I'm just letting you know.
Hold on.
That I see.
I got you, guys.
Was it a solid?
I had some
was it
commentary.
a solid though?
Let me see.
Was it a solid? Tell it. Was it a solid?
Yeah.
Was it a solid though?
Look,
was it a solid?
He said, yeah. Did you look at it? Did you look?
Yeah, it was solid.
Okay, that's all we asked.
Yeah,
as long as it was solid, man. That's all that matters, man.
Shit. You know,
no, but I'm here, man. Hey, man, fill me in, catch me up. I'm able to be on, so I love to be on. I love to be involved. So fill me in. What we talking about?
Yeah, this shit, just Friday night hot talk. He was talking about the Knowledge had brought up the Jamie Foxx situation at first. About how some people was talking about he might be getting cloned. It was all type of gossip or whatever going on about why he was in the hospital sick and all that shit like that. My rebuttal was just shit. Why all the gossip? You know what I'm saying? Like two things. Why can't he just be sick? You know what I'm saying? Why can't he just be in the hospital because he got some type of fucked up little issue going on with his body? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
He's sick.
Regular
man. Shit. A second thing I say, why is a man or anybody, whoever, being in the hospital laid up sick? Anything to gossip about.
Amen.
And we know what gossip is. We ain't talking about just mentioning it. Like, well, you know, so and so in the hospital. Well, oh my goodness, well, let me pray for him. That ain't gossip.
Right.
When you assuming you passing around your own scenario, what the fuck going on and shit like that, that's gossip. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just hot talk shit. Then I just asked him shit. He was talking about. Well, I say, oh yeah, why we compare? Why must we compare and make people choose like who's better? Like motherfucker gonna find a way to slide a question in there, making you choose between a LeBron or a Jordan. You see what I'm saying? Fucking Serena or da. You know what I'm saying? Whoever. You know what I'm saying? When they do the comparisons. You know what I'm saying? And why is it so big in our community?
That's the worst thing.
Our community. $1 million question.
What you think?
When it comes to man, comparing and contrasting, man, I don't like comparing and contrasting because when people put us on a stage or a pillar that we got to be comparing and contrast to each other, bro. I just feel like um you always gonna bring envy spirit um to a person or a jealousy heart to a person, bro. Like I don't know why it's like that, but it is because you know when anybody side with somebody else, that's because they done got information from the other person, or sometimes it's you just chose and you operate in your walk and you operate in what you do. And then sometimes you don't gotta be the one talking, but you can be the one being talked about. Like, and you know, it's bad and it's sad that in our culture that we always want to be better than the next man. I was in a store, saw one of my frat brothers, but he like my little cousin, and he told me he said thank you for give me that job, man. I did a mountain job, you know, because he's a mounter. His business he mount TVs, and I was just telling him
Mm-hmm.
like, bro, like I'm not like, bro. Anytime I got a bro, I could do it, but like when it's not your lane, why are you gonna step in that lane when it's not your lane? Sometimes you gotta just be. Sometimes it's always cool to let the person that actually know what they're doing and let them get their bread or let them do what they do because they called to do it, bro. They already marked to do it. They marked to do exactly what God has gave them or the Most High gave them for their situation. So therefore, let them do it. Why you try to do it just to prove your point to say I could do it too to the world, to this world. This world don't mean nothing. That's me. And I just like to just stick to your script that what you do. Everybody just stick to your script that if you blessed to be great and whatever you do that. And don't ride outside those realms of what you do. And that's how I feel. What's up, Godbody?
What's good,
Yeah.
brother? What's good?
Nothing chilling.
What man?
What's what's up with you, brother?
Nothing
Mr.
chilling, man. What's good with you?
Mr.
Chilling,
Gray.
man. What's
Mr.
good
Gray,
Happy
with
to
you
see
ever been
you?
you
up,
up,
man?
man. Happy to see you up.
Huh?
So happy to see you up, man. You
Oh
get on
yeah,
this
man.
thing.
Yeah, man. Just my boy tapped me in. Man, I'm
I
trying to
like
catch up
I
with.
like all that wisdom on
Got
your.
about
I
it.
like all that wisdom on your chin. I like all that wisdom on your chin.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, man.
about
It's
it.
there.
Hmm.
It's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm catching up to what y'all talking about. Like, I heard like a little bit ago where you was talking about Jamie Foxx, and then we went into something else. I didn't get to catch all that and tap in. So, but my phone, my bad. So
Yeah,
catch me up to speed, man.
man. Look, let's catch him up to speed, man. Catch him up to speed, man. So yeah, bro. It's Friday night hot talk. We just talking about everything that's up, man. And speaking of that, like some you probably close to Mr. Gray, squad business. Bro, I just seen something on the net where it was speaking and it spoke of a certain say Mo3 project. It's not coming out.
Yeah,
Um, it was supposed to come out, but now it's not coming out.
Why
And
not?
they, yeah, no, this is the thing. They're blaming this certain thing on a certain person, and they put this man name out on the internet. They did all these certain things, and this person, negative ass Sean, whoever he is, he put this out. But I don't think he quite knows situations or knows everything around it. And I think a big thing to what you just said, Donnie, Godbody, a big thing to what you just said. People are in competition, and a lot of times, like I say, it could be real things going on in the background in the world, real events. And people are scared to talk about what's actually taking place because of legal proceedings, because of the way they're looked at or viewed, and they let stories go told that's not even
That's not
not
true.
you know what I'm saying, 90% of the stuff because people are scared to speak up. Bro, if you in a family where somebody done raped all of the little girls in your family, the one girl who says something, they look at her as the demon or the bad person. You got this person sitting
There
in jail.
you
I
go.
mean, see. So
There you
no,
go.
I'm keeping it 1,000. So I'm talking about these stories being told incorrect. It even goes down to our spiritual beliefs. Like
Yeah,
this water runs deep. This well runs deep. That we speak about. So now you see these events unfolding. You see what happens, and then you have the street nigga and the civilian.
yeah,
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like it
Mm-hmm.
is, but nobody is willing to say, man, this is a mentality. I don't care if you old,
yeah,
I don't care if you young. I'm gonna speak however I need to speak around to get the point across.
yeah,
I'm not,
Amen.
you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna speak to where I'm not trying to offend nobody, but you end up offending people no matter how you speak.
yeah,
If everybody going to get a shot, just gonna kill everybody. And you say, man, I'm not doing that. Guess what? You the bad person. So if you're gonna be the bad person, at least be the bad person for the right situation
Every time.
every
yeah.
single time. I mean, at least.
At least.
So I say, God body. Hey, Friday night hot topics, man. Mr. Gray, bro, what's popping with you?
Not much, just chilling, man. Just you know what I'm saying, checking out the situation in the city.
Right.
Body.
You said there's things that's not being said about um different artists, different situation that goes on in the city, and things that's being brung up is being brung up by other bloggers and podcasters, people that so call themselves the hood media outlet news or whatever the case may be, and
There you
giving
go.
that false and giving that
Right.
false or misunderstanding of what's going on. That's keeping a lot of mess going on, really, and keeping the whole city divided, which is more than the city because it's turning into the state. The state's being
Right.
divided right now through music.
Right.
Where I'm from the country. I'm from East Texas, but I've been in Dallas just as long as I was in East Texas. So I'm from Texas, man.
Yeah.
You have artists that's dead and gone right now. That's being
Right.
disrespected, and then before they was dead and gone, they were disrespecting other people and other. It was a lot of mess going
Pop
on
that
in the
noise.
city. Yeah,
Pop that noise.
it was a lot of mess going on in the city. But at the end of the day, the key to it should be where we should be trying to bring the young people together, trying to bring a lot of them to understanding where we're gonna need them. We really need all of them. Matters
Mm.
to what character they played in the streets or what type of misunderstanding they done had that led to bloodshed or led to people being incarcerated for a long time. You have a lot of people that's doing a lot. It's a lot of
Yeah.
misunderstanding going on in the world right now, and a lot of it's coming back from karma. Your parents may
Mm-hmm.
have done something, your cousins or uncles or whoever may have done something through your family line and still come back to you or come back on you. Your history, it speaks for itself. And then if you don't know your history, you like a tree without roots. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? So when it get to that point, you gotta have somebody to be able to tap back into the world. The world is where you have a separation of gaps at generational gaps. You have an older generation that ain't really trying to hear what some of the young people talking about. You got a young generation ain't trying to hear nothing that these
Fact.
older people talking about. So
Fact.
when you got that, you got to have somebody in between. What's
A
good on Mr.
witness.
Gray? How y'all doing? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So the in between come from where you got to know the young and the old. If you get tapped in with the young and the old, you should be able to get a younger message, or be able to find a young man that's off in the population to be able to
Amen.
get a message. And you got to have the old
Amen.
person that's tapped in with the old people that's kind of still tapped in with the young people that can get the
Yes.
old people to understand that.
Yes,
My
sir.
boy, I'm gonna give y'all somebody that gave us an understanding to what really need to go on. And they killed him. R.I.P. to my boy Michael Jackson.
There we go.
I
You talk
believe
about
the
that, Key.
children are the
There we
future.
go. There
You
we
know what I'm
go.
saying?
You talk about that,
Teach
Key.
them well and let them lead the
Hey
way.
man,
Shit.
hey
Sport
man.
business.
If you
God,
don't get to
body.
that point, you don't get to that point in this world right now, the way we going right now, we're gonna forever be the last, and it's not gonna
Man,
happen like that because it's already the world
man.
is already turning to it. So we going
Yeah.
full fledged straight to the front again, and they don't understand and they can't handle it. So what they doing is trying to knock us off, genociders, and do all kind of crazy stuff to us. So what we gotta do is we gotta reverse the curse and break that chain. You know what I'm talking about? I'm with the reverse the curse thing.
Amen.
You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
Amen.
man.
So and
God,
it's
body.
already going that way. So if you go look at it.
It is. It
Yeah, if
really
you go
is.
look at it, yeah, put your hands up, don't shoot. Man, have you ever had the damn smack menu? I had to
Hey,
put that in there, man.
hey,
What's
hey,
that?
sport
Hold on.
business.
What's that?
He said it's my, yeah.
What's that?
What's
Is
the
that
the
your
smack
smack,
menu?
business?
the smack menu.
I
Yeah,
need
that's
to. What's up with the SPAC menu, bro?
yeah. You
Tell
gonna get the
about
church,
it.
man. Coming soon.
Hey, yeah. Hey, we
All
and
right.
on top of that, we got young businessmen. We got God body businessmen that we dealing with. Like
Yeah,
we not afraid to be businessmen. We can be real
yeah,
niggas, but we can't be businessmen. Hey, and I had to speak on what Mr. Gray just said. God body because it's big. When he spoke on Michael Jackson, he said, teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them
right.
all the beauty they possess inside.
Inside,
Bro,
inside.
hey, man, do you know what I'm saying? So this is the thing, bro. We see value in money, our cars, our homes, but we don't see the value in each other. This is the
That's
reason
it.
why they kill somebody and they say, man, we rolling him up right now. We just bought a zip, we rolling up little Rolando. We
You
rolling
hear
him
me?
up. He getting rolled up. We finna
We
twist. We
smoking
finna
him
twist.
right now.
We smoking that right now.
Yeah,
Hey, bro, and this is real life. This is not nothing what we exaggerating or counterfeiting or none of that. But when I look at these young people, do I say they were designed here for that? Nah, bro. I see the beauty they possess inside. Like, so if we all see the beauty that we all possess, then there is no competition. There's only collaboration.
right,
It's only
right.
That's it.
collaboration. You know what I'm
Huh?
saying? So God
It's
body.
That's it.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
only
that's
what?
it. Collaboration.
So
God
it's
body.
Oh
only
yeah, yeah, most
collaboration.
definitely.
Yeah.
Like, I like it is only collaboration. Like, I don't understand. Like, people think that. All right, they think this how things go. You will have something going on in your life, but you really need some help. But it's
Right.
gonna be a person. It's a person that coming into your life on time, on time. Because we not on our time. We on the Most High God's time. Like that's
God
what
Say
we.
that one
That's
more
the time.
time and then they
That
hear
God
you.
big.
hey, that's the time that we on every time. So therefore, okay,
Yeah.
if we on His time, then you get then you get some help. Where she always gonna bring you some help, right? So when you get some help, then you start acting like you the big dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's how everybody always act. I'm talking
Like
about
the big
everybody.
dog.
You the big dog, like, okay, now I want to start bossing everything around. But when you was going through your season and you didn't know how it was gonna work, and God was using you because you had to till your own, then you was like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So then you get an opportunity. But then do you think that sometimes people don't think about you might not be doing the right thing. And then he brings you the help. So the help can show you. And then because he's already chosen or called or she already chosen and called, that blessing that rides on her or him, father off on you, touch your spirit, and then you get more. And
Mm-hmm.
then as that, blessings rain through everybody. But when you bring yourself, man or woman, to think that you better than everybody because you are the top, and then you forget about how you got to the top. How did you get to the top? Yeah, you had to till, but the tilling is because somebody told you to go till. Somebody told you you had to till your own land. We told that you till your own land, you claim everything. And in our society and what we deal with is people don't know how to handle entrepreneurship, authority, or power. Then we don't know how to do that. We don't know how to deal with our brothers the right way. Because when we get authority or we get power and all that stuff, let me tell you what happened. Then they wanna show that they the boss. We that guy. I'm that guy. Or she that guy. She that queen. I'm the boss chick. Like why? You gotta do all that. Because you just be chilling and you don't worry about no money because money, hey, look, money, people think that money is everything. Money is not everything. Money is just look, you rather break the bank, the investors, the people that's in your circle to bless you 100 times. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Like that 7 times 77 is for real. That 7 times 77 is for real. When you giving and you understanding that everything is on him and his time and everything like that, he gonna give you everything. But as long as you take care of the other people that's involved with you, it's gonna go. And people forget about that. People forget about that because everybody want to say, I make the most money, I am the boss, and I own everything. Okay, but somebody can come and blast your whole situation up. Tornado come through, a hurricane come through, whatever, earthquake, whatever, come through and take everything that you ever had in your life, and then what you are. Then you gotta get on your knees. Now you praying, huh? Now you want to pray, huh? Why you praying now? Because before, when you thought you was that dude, you weren't praying, or you thought you that woman, you weren't praying. You weren't worrying about nothing. Our curses, our 400-year curse came because we weren't praying. All he asked us to do is pray and give him all the glory. That's what people don't even realize.
I gotta
He
disagree.
said, "You pray."
I gotta disagree.
Why?
I gotta disagree.
Come on now.
No, you can't do that.
I have
You
to.
can't do that.
I have to.
It's your
Like
turn,
you
though.
know me.
It's your turn.
I wouldn't
It's your turn. It's your
acknowledge
turn,
me.
though. It's your turn. It's your turn. It's your turn.
Let's route it up. Let's route it up. Now saying that I mostly agree, but the part I disagree is when we say him. I don't think spirits have a sex.
There you go.
So
There you go.
therefore, no, man, I'm just keeping it
Hey,
1,000.
when you, hey,
I
hey,
have
hey,
to
hey,
keep it
I'm gonna tell you, big
1,000.
dog. When you hear, here we
God
go.
God
When
body.
you hear,
Hey,
here we go. There's
God
I'm
somebody
body.
else.
already tapped in.
God body.
Yeah.
God body. Hey, so when I go there, hey, I'm gonna say first of all, spirits don't have a sex, and women's stomachs are round when they pregnant, and they're called a womb man. So they are a man that was born with a womb. So that's why they say Mother Earth or Mother Gaia. But when the enemy teaches you everything you know, you begin to speak exactly the words that was spoken. There was
Turn it
bread.
on.
There was bread into us. So
Get it
with
off.
that being said, right now I think we are living in the days where Christ said there will be ones that come and do greater than I have done. So these prophetic things and prophetic times that we are in, we don't see the value in each other. So we constantly give the value to things that are not even relevant. Like y'all are relevant. If I got $1 billion and I put $1 billion in a field and I say I want $150 million worth of condos in a field,
There you go. There you go.
the $1 billion can't even build $150 million condo. It's gonna need
Right.
people. It's gonna need resources. It's gonna need all of these things. So if these beings don't see the value in themselves, then we continue to make these things not correctable, but they're so quickly correctable. But once
Yes,
we
sir.
Once we choose sides, once we say, I am this, I am that, now we can no longer congregate with the other hidden pieces that were left there. So we got all these religions that were scrambled up like puzzle pieces. And key entities of all of these pieces were left within all of these different sectors. But they refused to come together and put the pieces together.
Right.
These things are so easily said, but we make it so complicated. Like it becomes difficult because we have lodges. We have certain different things that we have. It's just like a gang member. A gang member say, man, I'm 415 Paru. Five Deuce Hoover live right up the street, right across the street. Because I say I'm Five Deuce Hoover now, the Five Deuce Hoovers, they got to ride with the Deuce Hoovers. The 415 Kings, they Pyrus, they got to ride with them. So this is what's happening to everybody. Whether you claim whether you claim a donkey or a mule, whether you're a Republican or Democrat, whatever you is, you have claimed sides. So now you can't be a universe. You can't be one verse. You can't be one band, one sound.
Don't start with
Right.
that.
No, I'm keeping it
Now
1,000.
We're a nation, bro. We're a
hold
nation.
on.
We're a nation. We're a nation. You know we're a nation. You better stop.
Bro said, nah, don't start that now. When he said, one band, one sound, one unity, one
That's a
universe.
nation.
It's a nation.
I know.
Nah. It's more than a nation, man, because you gotta look at the human race. We've been separated, just like what he said. We separated because they got real smart in ancient time to build a stairway to get to heaven, right? If they
Amen.
was doing all of that, and he separated and he split our tongues because we're not talking the same language.
Ooh,
He did it because
okay.
he
Don't do.
did
Here
he
you
did
go.
it
Here
because
you go. Here
yeah
you
he
go.
did he did it because everybody was too smart and they were trying to do his job. You can't do his job and you can't create under him and think you're gonna be able to create something better than him. And that's what's wrong with our world right now. That's the reason why we're in karma right now. The people gave the people gave that woman the fruit. That fruit gave that woman gave it to that man. That man became sinful at that point. Then once he became sinful, he known that he was naked. His pistol was hanging. Her titty was dropped. You know what I'm saying? So when they found all that out there, now what our people turn to look like? He died for our sins, but at the same time, we repent, we can win, right?
Hey, yeah, you solely right, but then like you funny because hey, you gotta have everybody though. Like you gotta have everybody.
I said
Not
them
some of
people.
them.
I said them people. I didn't say.
Exactly. You
I
didn't
said
say
them
them.
people.
Okay, you
Gave
back
her
on.
apple and
My
told her
bad.
if you
You
eat
right.
that
You
apple,
back on.
if,
Go
if
ahead.
you
You back on. My bad. You
if,
said them
if
people. Like
yeah, them
I did
people.
the ball.
If you eat this fruit here, you gonna show your Jesus and your God ain't what it is. He gonna be naked as hell. He gonna see his Wayne. Soon as
He
he
gonna
see
see
his
the Wayne.
Wayne. Hey, that's why I
Right.
seen this Wayne. Gee, God said, boy, what you
He
doing?
was looking like,
I'm
what you
saying, Jesus.
doing?
Look, this nigga
Right.
standing off in the bushes like this.
Right. Look. He was.
But look, when he
He
stand in the
was
bush
though.
like that,
People don't
what
understand that
happened?
though. People don't understand that though.
Yeah, he standing in the bushes like that. His pistol touching his knees. He didn't know what was going on. She seen it. Oh my God, Adam, what are you doing? Hey,
She
man,
said, you got a tool.
hey,
She said, you got a tool. And he
yeah,
was like, I don't know, it's attached to me though.
it's
It's
attached
not
to
a
me.
tool.
I gotta use it.
It's attached to me. Yeah.
What did he use it on? He used it on her, and when he did it, he created what else? But see, this what I got tricked on, y'all. Like I'm gonna be honest, and I had this conversation with one of my homeboys the other day. Bro said that's the reason why I said them people gave her that apple. Told
Right.
her to eat that apple. It was people already here. So when Adam got knocked out, it was already people walking around here with clothes on because they was already sinning. They found out about the nakedness, and when he went out there, that's the reason why he said don't worry about the worldly things too. I believe. So I'm finding out new stuff,
What
man.
color was them? What
Huh?
color was them?
What
What
color was
color
what?
was them?
They
The
had to
people
been
that
black.
huh?
They had to been black,
So then, okay, if they was black,
and they
then
was in America.
right. So then they was so who we had, when you had
You see
John
the
the
color of my
Baptist.
skin?
Right,
Are you black?
right.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
bronze, brother. Look at my
He
skin.
burned.
God
Yeah,
body.
I'm not
That's
black.
Right,
why I
I'm
want to get.
bronze.
That's why I want God body. Word life.
Yeah,
right,
Word life.
right. No, we all favor on
yeah.
this chat right now. So therefore, hey, so I'm saying like, so was um he was with he was with the tribe, he was with the tribe that didn't believe into the the sacrifice, because we had two tribes, the ones that wanted to put the things on the altar and say, hey, we just pray about it. Remember the ones that was coming up, walking up and saying, hey man, let us buy all that. Like we'll buy all from ribs, the steak that you got up there. We ain't leaving it on no altar. We're gonna take all that. You know what I'm saying? That was two terms. That was
See,
that was
see,
two. Go ahead.
I got showed something else, man. I be listening and pay attention to everything that move, bro. And
Amen.
what I can pull in, I pull it in. What I can't pull in, I'm not gonna speak on it. Now,
Right.
these people done set up here and made us understand about the Moorish people,
Yeah,
right?
these people. Right. Go ahead. Tell your
Yeah.
story.
When they had the Moorish people come into America, right? See,
Right.
this young black man been turning me on to a lot of stuff, and I've been just listening. He be making songs
You
and
say I
stuff. I be listening to him, bro. When he be tapping in, I share everything he put out there, because it's like, man, I was thinking like that. Why I didn't just move like that when I was a kid? I didn't know no
right.
better, because my people told me, no, boy, you better not argue about that. You better not say nothing about it. If you do, he gonna
Yeah.
blast you to hell. So
Yeah.
Yeah, look at
now I
you.
got a better understanding. This man said this white boy, excuse me, and this black boy was on the boat together.
Right.
They got on that boat together. The black man told the white boy, "Hey man, I know where some good land is. He said, where all the good man, I seen some big old ass statues and everything." He said, "What?
Right.
Yeah. Well, let's go over there." He done went all through the European. They done went every damn where. Europe, done tore up to all these people's stuff, man. This man took me brought right over here to the American people, which they call them Indians, native people of the land, right? Which they was already black. It was already colored people, not black. Let's say colored people.
Color. You gotta
Yeah, they
say
were
color.
colored. So now they had a little marking on them, which we can't say colored, because colored is not really black or brown or nothing like that. But
Right.
anyway, so once he brought them over,
Close
he was
trial.
like, "Christopher Columbus, you discovered America." No, Christopher Columbus, you brought a book over here, made them people switch all their native tongue, stripped them from everything they knew, and transformed America into well, let's say the native land into whatever you did. And they called it America. And then when them other people came over here, they took all our identity too. And
Hey,
now
but tell me this.
now
So you said Christopher Columbus. So then, who was the people that took over the African American race? Who was them?
you said who
What
was
they
the
what they
people?
look like? Who they look like? The ones that
Hey,
took over the.
Yeah, I just said that. You didn't catch that part. I said they
Oh, I
came
see.
over here.
I got you. I got you. I got
Yeah,
you. I got you.
they came over here. They came over in World War II.
Right.
Yeah, and
Right.
then World War II, then they taught us all about their Holocaust. They
Right.
put us in
All
gas
of that.
chambers and they burnt our asses up and they did this
Yeah.
and did
They
this.
put bombs in
Excuse,
our mouth
I'm so sorry that they
with
did y'all like
straps.
that. I apologize, but man, y'all
I
been
am
tearing our
too.
ass up for over 500 years. Y'all
500,
been
not 400.
dogging us for 500 years, man.
over
And
500.
Oh,
that's why I said over 500 years here in America, as they
Hey,
call it
mm.
America, which it was already called the land before they got to
I like
America.
him. Where
hey,
you get
look,
him?
hold on,
Hey,
but
Key,
peep
where you
this.
get Key? Where
Hey,
you get
but
where
hey,
you get beat down
God,
from?
God body, Mr. Great
Huh?
man, he been there. Hey, he been.
Okay.
Hey, matter of
Bros,
fact, when I was younger, and really on a different type vibe, bro.
Right.
Bro happened to be around, like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
and it's crazy because this is what I want to say, because he brought up the 500 years. What if we looked at it and we said the reason why I connect with y'all brothers in a certain way, because when I ran across y'all this time, it had been over 500 years since I done seen y'all.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Understood.
You
Understood
know,
like the bar.
you know what I'm saying. But some people can't understand that vibe.
They can't manifest
They
that because
can't
they don't
manifest.
understand.
So it's
You
like
already
you run
said. He said
across certain
manifest.
people, manifest, bro. Like everything in this world has been manifested. If you see an airplane, that was once a person's thought. It wasn't a reality at
Right.
first.
Right.
Like, so understand all these inventions and different things, bro. People talked about it in lands and
Talk
places
your doors.
where we dwelled. They talked
Mhm.
about it. You talking about over 100,000 years ago, bro? They had actual pictures of these
We're
things that we
talking.
actually
We're
living
talking
on.
on a. We're talking on a box with a camera. That got you wherever you at and him wherever he at, and I'm
There
over
we
here where
go.
I'm at,
There we go.
communicating verbally and physically like the Jetsons, brother. I
Yeah.
remember watching in
Hey,
1990,
you remember that?
1990, huh?
Hey, you the Jetsons.
Yeah. 1992, 93, 94,
People think that
95.
was fake, bro. They were
Man,
showing us
nah.
in cartoons, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
they seen it. When they said we're gonna have flying cars, I said, well, I ain't worried about it. I seen the Jetsons. The Jetsons told us already. Then if you go back and look at I used to come home every day, watch Saved by the Bell. My boy Bart Simpson came when Bart Simpson came on, when he first started coming, you do the bar dance. Oh man, say do the bar dance had us already stuck to the TV because he was already giving us game. Bart Simpson, I'm talking about a long time ago, giving it to you.
right.
Yeah.
Nobody, I paid attention to that type of stuff then. And so when I was moving as a kid, most people didn't understand. They thought I was slow or something. I said, oh, well, I'm glad y'all think like that. I guess I'll be the only one get to see everything that's going on.
There
Y'all
you
gonna be
go.
blind.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. See, when you dumbfounded to the world, people think you dumb. I'm
Hey, bro.
dumbfounded to the world because God didn't want me to pick up on all that bull doodle that I
Man.
already knew was coming.
Hey, and
Amen.
he said a long time ago. He said, "What color?" Donnie, who was you speaking on when you say what color was they? The people.
Oh, you want me? No, no, man, right with. Hey man, if they on this live, listen,
Yeah.
I just forgive and forget.
No, no,
Forgive.
no. This is the only reason why I was gonna say this because biblically speaking, the only person who they give a physical description for in the scriptures that we look today is Jesus. And the
Right.
majority of people that are of a burnt, they say bronze put in a furnace, hair of wool. The majority of those people, if you ask them what color Jesus is, they're gonna say it doesn't matter. I mean, this is real.
Well,
Now, hold on.
I don't agree.
Now the people who gave them this religion, they gonna say they never seen this part of the scripture. I mean, 1,000.
Right. And those
They're gonna.
people. So I'm gonna leave it
Uh-huh.
like this. So I'm gonna leave it like this. Those people that are saying that, those people is the people I'm talking about that took over the Indians,
So
took
hold
over
on.
the
But
Mexicans.
not only did they take over, they do now the same people that are of bronze put in a furnace now identify themselves as black. So we have to also see the corruption in these people that are identical to this person, but instead
Them haters.
they distance
Them haters.
themselves.
What you talking
No,
about?
no, no. This is what I'm saying. A person of my skin complexion would rather die a real nigga than a pharaoh right now. They would rather die a real nigga than actually somebody who's living
Amen.
for a purpose. And I'm saying the majority. And I'm speaking
Right.
Yeah,
even if we go into
I
the
see what you're
religion,
saying.
yeah, and even
No,
if we
I
go
see
into
what
the
you're saying.
religious buildings,
So, so it's funny
uh,
that like I'm not. I know that whenever my time is called, but I don't put myself in the position that I will get marked off. Like, so I understand that because when you like you said, yeah, bro. Like when you
hey,
really like about
hey,
that,
bro,
and when you're about this life, and if you're willing to do you go over the
the
edge to
person
speak.
the person who owned Cash App just got sent. They got sent to a different place. They got stabbed to death, bro. The
Yeah,
person
that
who,
was like three,
the
4 weeks
person who,
ago.
yeah, the
Hmm.
person who owned Cash App. So, do you think thought he was doing some gangster stuff by inventing an app that people could transfer money, but they didn't have to go through banks? Do you think that he was thought in his mind what he was really doing? See, bro, this is what I'm saying. Like,
No,
we're
I think I'm sorry. I need to say this part.
yeah,
I
no,
apologize for
no, no.
interrupting
Oh,
you.
you good, God
I
body.
really, I really believe, brother, knew that he was creating something that it was going to cost him his life. He knew that. The reason why
Mm,
he knew that is this, because he created something where you didn't have to go through the bank. If you create something where you ain't going through the bank, who's getting all the rest of this money?
Hold on, but
You ain't
look,
gonna stop us from getting this money, man. You crazy. Yeah, you gonna
hey,
die.
they say no risk, no reward.
Mm.
This is the saying: no risk, no reward. So you talking about you living from a monetary system that's called currency. Now
Mm-hmm.
the true current runs through you. When your heart is beating, that's because of a current. That's why
Yeah.
they can hook a certain device up to you, and it goes up and down. When it's and it goes like this, you flatline.
Mm-hmm.
There's no current. There's no current running through you anymore. So this current that they talking about is the energy through people that's being usurped, and they're printing
Man.
a currency to match that energy. So when we talk about this, if we throw the value in each other, do we realize the type of currency? This is the reason why Black Wall Street they had to throw a bomb there.
And they had to
Hey,
get
bro,
rid of it. It was too
because
powerful.
you create such a energy,
Yeah.
such a energy, and this is where we want to really go to because we see how
Man, they gonna take your head off if you keep talking about this, boy. You better stop that.
this is, bro. Hey man, hey, one of the people that they
Oh,
call white.
Lord.
Shout out to Jordan because I tell him, I say, bro, you're not white. That truck behind you is white, and he looked behind him. He say, damn, yeah, I'm peach. I make them change. I make people think all the time.
You're a strawberry, Bubba.
Hey, God, Barry, Godbody. Hey, so you look at the things people say and what they do, bro. This thing that we live in is correctable. It's not a
Yeah.
situation. I'm talking about we could correct it overnight. People who
Because
think
it's
they
a
struggling,
demonstration upon our people, man. That's all it's
that's
been, a
all it is.
demonstration this whole
That's all it
time.
is. But
So
however, if we continue to think and operate based off the institutions that have trained us. Like if we go through a school for 13 years and that school tell you, hey man, when you get out of here, you gotta go get a job and you got bills to pay. You got to learn how to write a check and to balance credit. Make sure your credit is good. If it tells you this, but the grass is receiving energy from the sun and it's growing every day, everybody
growing
else just, hey man, the fruits, vegetables, they are growing, but you think this whole current is ran by the money,
money, man. It's not.
and I'm not taking away from the money because let me not do that because the last thing we need is people like us thinking from a poverty mindset. No, you think that you are the valuable entity. You're the value. Once you realize
Yeah.
how valuable you are, the money comes to you. You're a magnet to the money. You're a magnet to the money. So it's not the money over here and you here because if somebody say, Donnie, hey man, give me your
God
eyeballs.
body.
Yeah, God
God
body,
body.
God
Go
body.
ahead, boy.
But yeah, God
No, for real.
body.
Keep on talking.
Real
Don't
talk,
keep on
real
talking,
talk.
bro.
But
No, for real.
if
For real.
somebody
Keep on
offered you
talking. That's real.
$1 million for your eyeballs, would you agree to that?
No.
See, this is what I'm saying,
Ooh.
bro. Square business.
Hey, yeah, nah, real life though.
Yeah,
Like,
real
You
talk.
nah,
gotta have my
that's a,
eyeballs, bro. Like, bro, that's on get out, bro. Bro, that movie was like ideally to what we really need to understand who we are. Like, I'm just no, hey man, no disrespect to any cultures or whatever going on in this world, but Get Out show what it's always been about with us in our life. Period,
I've never watched that show.
bro. You better go watch, bro. You watch Get Out. The next time you get on this show, you gonna be over here. You gonna go in and be like, they
I,
really made a
I'm
movie like, bro.
I'm never gonna watch that show for one reason.
You got to, bro.
No, I don't. Why would I have to watch it? It's just like I watched Roots when I was a kid, so everything else
Oh,
after
I did
Roots
too.
it don't mean
Bro,
nothing.
see, I told you,
You know what I'm
Keith.
saying?
I told you, bro.
Everything
When
after
you
Roots
were
don't
little,
mean
bro,
nothing.
your mama them used to sit you down every Sunday. You used to take
My
a watch.
mama made me watch Roots. Guess what I did to Roots?
See?
Went to
What you
sleep.
do?
Went to sleep.
Bro, I didn't. Hey, bro,
I
I was
went to
so.
sleep
Hey, bro, I
because
didn't
get
go to
why? Let
sleep,
me
bro.
show
I
you.
was like,
I'm gonna give you a little bit about me on
Right.
that part.
go ahead,
Roots.
go ahead.
See, when my mama used to say, y'all better sit down and watch Roots, I said, Mama, y'all still scared. She said, what? I said, y'all still scared of them people? I ain't scared of them people. She said, you
Oh,
better
so you
watch.
was
We
that
just what they
dude.
used to do to us, boy. I
You
said,
was
that's
that
why they
dude.
keep on doing it to us, because y'all keep on showing us this is scaring us.
Yeah, for
Right.
They
real.
scaring us every time they show it to us. I don't want to watch that. My mama got
But
mad.
big
Boy, you
dog,
better
but you a
I said,
big
Mom,
dog
you know what
though.
I'm going to do? Get what I told my mama. I said, if I keep
What
watching
you?
this show, when I go to school tomorrow, I'm going to beat me somebody up.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So it's
She thought I was
entitled.
Yep.
playing. No, for real. They thought I was
No, I
playing.
know. No. My wife. Yeah, my wife. Look, I didn't
The
watch
next day
old
we
roots
went to
and the new
school.
roots. I watched the
Yeah,
new roots, and my wife told me. She said, "You better stop watching that."
yeah,
She
because
said,
it's going
"I."
to make you mad.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna make you
Can't watch
mad,
it no
man.
more.
So when I told my mom and them that, they was like, why would you say that? Why would you get mad? Mama, why y'all gonna keep on showing me something that they lived by way back then? I'm seeing them treat us like dirt and beating us, killing us, and hanging us and doing this. And that's still a
Yep.
scare tactic to me. So that made me afraid of them. So when I get scared of somebody, I annihilate the person that I'm scared of.
I gotta defend
Man.
myself.
I'm defending
Hey,
the same thing that they going to when they say that they scared of us. But I'm gonna shoot shit out this boy. I stood my ground against him. God damn it. Some bitch just barely walked over here.
There
I
you
popped
go.
him.
I
hey,
like
I,
so,
him.
so hey,
wait,
God
Bubba
body.
knocked on the door. I didn't know what he was
God
looking
body.
for.
I like
God
him.
But
body.
Bubba knocked on the door.
Bubba lied
All
on the
I
door.
knew is
And
it's a Bubba at the door. Some bitch breaking in. Pow! Shot him. I'm killing
Yeah,
me one. I
got
got
him.
me one. I
yeah.
stood my ground. He was on my fucking porch, scared shit out of him, and all I seen him on the news acting bad. No, hell no. He looked just like that boy
Here
with
we
that
go.
gun.
Here we go.
So guess what?
Only on this podcast. Only on this podcast we can get
Hey,
this stuff like
Hey,
this.
have you
real
had it with
talk.
them smack me you yet?
Real talk. Hey,
Only on this. Hey, bro. Only on this
you gonna get
podcast
real.
you get raw
You gonna
footage
get
like this,
real.
bro.
You gonna
It
get
don't matter.
real.
Hey, whatever your call is, look, you get on this podcast, just understand. Let
Hey,
everybody
Yeah,
go walk they walk, bro. Everybody got their own persona. Everybody got their own personality.
yeah.
Everybody got their own vibe. Like, listen, but when you get to see it, vibe with it because, like, bro, like you're not gonna probably gonna see nobody gonna be real. Like, just willing to put themselves on media, man. Like media,
Oh man, this
like
this 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 is a part of life now, man. They got it.
right.
They got to take it as what it is. Like, I forgot the guy name. I don't know his name, but he was on the show with this Caucasian lady and the Caucasian guy, and he was the only black guy on there. And they showed something about smoking some marijuana, and he looked at that guy that was down at the
Just
bottom of the
focus
screen. He said, "Hey
on
man," he said, "You know what? You look like you on something now." He said, "Yeah, you might be on that. You might be on." He kept on hitting with it. He said, "So everybody, you just smell what the young people do over here, and you just smell it. And that other stuff that they talking about, it stay 3 days in your system, no matter how much you use of it. 3 days,
yeah.
they can
it.
surprise test your ass. You go sick real quick on their dumb ass. For 3 days, you go back. Yeah, I'm ready,
Damn.
Bubba. And be like this all day long,
He said
wired up,
Bubba.
jittery
He
motherfucker. Be like,
said
what the fuck wrong
Bubba.
with this son of a bitch?
He bringing up Bubba again. Bubba.
Yeah, Bubba. Hell yeah.
Hey,
Bubba.
so,
Bubba.
hey, so,
Bubba.
so what?
Somebody. Hey, go
So what's
ahead.
the
You get.
what?
Wait, I apologize. Wait, look. If Bub is your name, guy, I do apologize.
No,
Look,
no, no. Seriously, I like that you. I like that you
Hey,
use a
hey,
Bubba.
real
I
talk.
like that you use a Bubba, bro. Listen to me. No, look. I like that you use a Bubba. Like,
Everybody,
bro.
everybody know
We
about
get
it.
somewhere, bro.
Everybody know
Listen.
about it.
yeah, yeah,
Everybody
Bub,
know
Like,
about
listen to me.
it. Yeah.
Bub
He
or
gonna tell
Bub,
you. He
Bub
gonna
or
tell you.
Bub.
He gonna tell you like I do it. I do this thing my way too. But I know how to talk. I know how to talk noise without talking noise, man. We just do this, man. God done made us a different for a reason, man. Most High done did us some good justice to be different in life,
Hey,
man.
yeah,
Trying to tell you.
we gotta be in this mandatory because imagine if Bubba looking at us on the doorstep, a young 12 or 13-year-old kid, he knock on a man's door and he ready to kill him. But then this same little young boy, his peers are actually saying after he died, man, we smoking on little Johnny after he died. Like, bro, we on a crash course where if we don't become the greatest version of
Yeah,
ourselves,
man.
like our ancestors, we worship. We worship. I don't even want to call it an enemy. Whatever the thought process, like I heard people say slavery was a big business the other day. And
Yeah, what you mean it was a big
and
business just like the dog business?
no, I did. This is what I'm saying. Like this is
Yeah.
literally the conversation around this is certain people were intelligent for creating a model like slavery because this was a great business that created this. So they didn't want to say, hey, these bronze people created all these inventions and they made this. Godbody, roll with it.
Hey,
Yeah,
listen. This
yeah,
what I
it's right
like,
there.
bro. I love that you said that, bro.
Yeah,
But listen to me. If people
Yeah.
gonna say slavery was a big business, bro, check this out, bro. It's only a big business when you can control it when you got guns and you got full force. But look, if everything was no guns, no nothing, and you had to put everything in the middle of the table, and then you say you gotta survive, is slavery a big business?
no,
If you have to
no,
survive,
no.
is
But
it
we
a
have to
big business?
understand that's not the case, bro. They have used
Hold on, hold
drones.
on,
They have
hold
used
on.
drones to
If
kill
they had
leaders,
to make
leaders of other nations.
slaves. People had
You
to
say
make
what?
slaves.
You said they had to
People
make
had
slaves?
you had to make a slave. You
Yeah,
Okay,
like
wait, time out, time
Sister
out. Hold
Kid
up,
they got
wait.
it.
You
Go
right.
ahead.
You said they had to make a slave, meaning they had to come in and strip somebody down and make them haul everybody whatever. Now, time
yeah,
out. They
yeah.
made them slave, but once they start breeding theirs, they bred slave. And once
Okay.
they bred
So
slave,
look.
that
So
came into where we
Brandon
at right
Slave,
now.
Brandon
Yeah,
Slave is telling them,
damn.
Brandon Slave is this. Brandon Slave is telling them, look, bro, I'm not talking about. See, that's it goes back to grandmothers, grandfathers, uh, to the daddies, to mamas. It's called just like how we grown up. That's what it was like. Okay, check this out. You say bread straight. So when you a real slave, and you know that this is what you're gonna do. When your kid come, you don't want your kid to get taken away from you because they would take your kid. And if you was that top slave and then you got act up, you wanna know what they do? They just take your whole family on purpose just to let you know that you don't run nothing.
Hey,
So
Donnie,
therefore, okay,
God
Well,
go ahead.
that's
body.
what I was just
Hold on,
getting to
God
right there.
body. God body. Hold on, I'm happy he said that. Because hold on, listen to what you just said. If you wanted the top slaves that was most important, they would threaten you by taking your children away and saying, I'm going to separate you from your child if you don't do this and that. So what does the child support system do that we live by right now?
Thank you for saying that part.
No, hey, God body. So look at the system that we live in. When you say this is a business
Well,
model, when you say this is a business model, you have to realize that this model doesn't care about how you feel. It doesn't care about what's correct, what's incorrect. It doesn't even care about survival of the human species, bro. Like I say, tonight we was waiting to go live because we was waiting on the Lakers to finish playing the Golden State Warriors because this is broadcasted all over the world. Like a podcast that we drop, we might feel the conversation that we have, but at the same time, we can only hope that it's broadcasted to where thousands or millions of people actually see that broadcast. I mean, and bro, yeah, like a lot of people listen to Mo3. A lot of people talk
yeah.
about Chris Brown, the Usher Raymonds, the celebrities of the world. Jamie Foxx, fighting for his life. This has been world class media.
That's what I wanted to make. So go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but people don't really talk they mamas and grandparents that are ill. And then when they die, you see it on Facebook, and it's like, dang, you wish you could do something for the people, but you don't know their situation. These are actually people actually walking the walk and living this, and we don't communicate with these people, but we're worried about people that are millionaires or billionaires that might not even assist you in your day-to-day life now. I mean, they possibly could if you become the best version of yourself. I mean, that's really where I think it's at. We become the greatest versions of ourselves, then it puts us in alignment with everything that is meant for us. But right now, we hold on to the indoctrinations. We hold on to all of the things that we shouldn't hold on to, and I think it's causing division. Yeah, shout out Carlene. What's good with you, goddess? She said a child wouldn't be needed if the parents take care of the children.
Parents take care of them.
Man,
Yeah,
God body,
yeah.
God body. Nah, a child wouldn't be needed. But he was speaking on slavery. So if you put the parents and the children in the slave camp, and you say, "I'm gonna feed your children to the alligators if you don't wake up at 6 o'clock each morning and feed the chickens and water the crops. If you don't do all of the things from the farm or take care of our land nicely." I want to know how to say. Hey, how do you say name? Nisi. That's it. Is that correct? Nisi. Is that she says she's Nisi? But yeah,
Yeah, but brother, I feel what you're saying. It's if you have this system that's already set, the system is set, and you were so into this system by people that look like you, by people that you don't know, that you know what I'm saying, when people take like other people and mistreat them, is that the way it's supposed to be? Is it because you look at it like animals, like dogs? I raise dogs, and I have my favorite dog, and I have a dog that I don't like.
yeah,
It's,
yeah, yeah,
it's one of them that's cool with me, and one of them I just don't like to be like. I don't like being on me. Get out,
yeah,
get away from me.
yeah,
That type. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you have human and you treat human the same, is that the same sense? Because I can go back to animals right now and look at animals done got a lot of rights more than human.
yeah,
So like this is a crazy situation. It's a crazy part of the conversation that I brought into it, but that's the way they treated our people back then.
yeah,
They treated our people as they was animals. They created. It's just like they bred. Whenever they bred, like say for instance, I take my dog, I go find me the best looking male to breed with my best looking female, I think.
yeah,
And if this person like the female, oh yeah, man, she got good bone structure, she look good, she's nice. Man, look at her stance, bro. When she stands, she look like a big old bull. Man, look at her, bro. She got the right size on her. Man, and look at this male bringing male out that cage. Look at that son, bitch, boy. Whoa, wait. He got the nice stand, nice big fat head on, the nice barrel and chest. Look at the paws on that joker, man.
yeah,
I'm gonna breed her. I'm gonna breed him with Dutchess, man. Soon as I get these puppies, ooh wee, they gonna be nice. I'm looking for all different type of color, exotic colors. I'm gonna keep me one or two. I might keep me one.
hey, yeah,
Boom, she had them puppies. Soon as she had them puppies, oh my God, I done already start posting them.
yeah,
Boom, to the highest building.
yeah.
Come on, get her. I
And
got three of them right now, ready to
and
go.
that's big business, right?
Yeah, bid it high, you better not bid low. You
Hey,
can't get none of these freaky ass.
and Nisi said that. She said, there's a documentary on Amazon where it still talk about slaves, and I know what she's talking about. Like in Mississippi, it's people still going through slavery. I graduated in Alabama, bro.
Huh?
It's so many homes out there, bro, where people don't still have running water right now, right now. So I mean,
Um,
we yeah, bro. We think that we live in some type of reality. When the truth of the matter is, being self-sustainable is not that difficult. The guy Moses West, he happened to be a bronze colored man himself, but he invented something called an atmospheric chamber that creates water from thin air. So and
hmm
this water also can reach an alkaline capacity. So
Yeah, I know what you're talking
yeah,
about. He got that.
Moses West.
It's a brother. He was in front of a business one day doing it.
Yes, yes. So I mean, and
Yeah,
you look at this. So you think about all the inventions that have taken place. Why in these schools,
yeah.
in the schools, why are they still learning about the Civil War and all these things when they know that children learn more through meditation? If you put these kids in a quiet environment and teach them certain breathing practices, these kids actually know way more. And this is scientific. So as the science is advancing, why isn't the school systems or what we're learning? Why aren't the systems that are in place teaching us things that we're learning that's advancing people or advancing this human species? Like you don't see that taking place, but you definitely see an influence of media, press, and uh, I say they would say drill music, rap music, all of these different things. But it's basically the genocide is being promoted. But these things that
Yeah.
could actually, yeah, bro. Well, we gonna do it, man. I say, man, it was just Friday night, bro. We just tapped in, bro. Say some hot talk for the night. We been, man. What's your closing statement on tonight? Mr. Gray, man. What's good with you?
Man, from what I took in tonight and what I've seen so far, it's I wanted to get back to the Jamie Foxx situation because I don't know what happened to Jamie. I seen a couple things on there, but what I saw, like what I listened to, is like a bunch of young men that's turned elder, kind of quick in their minds, and they see what's actually need to take what need to take place in our community, and like bringing awareness, being able to give a little knowledge and actually being able to talk about things that everybody ain't they're not talking about. Let me not say ain't like that. People are not talking about it. Bringing awareness to like what actually needs to take place, like in our community, as far as economics. Being able to acknowledge the fact that we got young men and young women that's out here doing, but they afraid to ask for the help, and we're able to actually put forward the effort to try to give help.
Most definitely.
Solutions and not problems.
There we go. Solutions.
Yeah.
Solutions, man. That's a hell of a closing statement, bro. Because I think solutions, like I say, solutions all the time. Like that's definitely what we should be geared towards. And as far as
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx, man, shout out to East Texas. I stay right in the street from Terra, where Jamie Foxx is from. Shout out to everybody, man. I hope that brother gets well and whatever he really is
There you
facing.
go.
Yeah, real talk. But there's all type of rumors circulating the Jamie Foxx thing. They didn't threw P Diddy name out there. That man, everything. So nowadays it's like we really are in the web. Some people look at me crazy because I say Jesus was the first martyr. This was the first person that they killed, and they says, you know what? He died for your sins. Like I don't really know, I've never looked at and seen a murder take place, and somebody say, "Man, I did it for the good, for the greater good." This is really what we hear nowadays, and it's being coming all too familiar. Martin Luther King, he died for the civil rights cause. Malcolm X, he died because he didn't believe in turning the other cheek. So all of these different things and ideals that we begin to believe in subjugates the truth. It takes away from what's really being real. So these people out here, everybody that man has on that wall right there, these people have lost their lives or led their lives to a certain thing that people have looked at demise, and the person who kills them says why they were living. So with that being said, man, I say this is Friday Night Hot Talk, where we're creating the next generation of great men and women. Definitely. So if you out there with us, man, y'all make sure y'all tap in, lock in, share, subscribe, do all of those different things there. Hold on, man. We got that boy Donnie, man. Yeah, so we just giving a closing statement, man. Yeah, and I gave mine, man, and he said all that. Donnie, you was in, man. So what did you take from the night, bro? What's your closing statement?
Hey man, I'm sorry that my phone died. Man, I had to get back
Godbody.
on, man. I'm sorry.
God,
Hey,
body.
closing statement tonight, man. It's gonna just be, man. Salute to Big Dog that came on. Much nuggets. That's, you know what I mean. I like to take good wisdom, and I gotta say salute. That's what I do. I gotta praise and congratulate. I'm not a hater, man. I'm a congratulator. I'm not a
Already.
hater ever in life. So
Yeah,
therefore, that's
right.
who I am. Anybody that know me, they know I'm a congratulator. So
Big time.
salute to you, man. I'm happy that I got to meet you. Hey,
A little
can't wait
bit.
to
Thank you.
meet you in the flesh. Like I always say, man. Like one thing I'm gonna tell everybody, like y'all gotta understand that this podcast right now is a podcast of men that probably haven't met each. I haven't met Key. I haven't met Big Dog. I haven't met Dirty. I haven't met Teller yet. I haven't met, you know what I'm saying, Teller. I haven't met nobody. Like, but my thing is this: when the vibe is right and the spirit is just like within the situation, man, it's gonna go. It's gonna go. You don't have nothing to worry about. So therefore, I want to let everybody know that you don't have to be family and see people think blood is thicker than water and all that. Like that stuff. That's a mentality. That's a term that your family done told you. Cause really, you'll meet a person that not even your blood, but then they become your blood because y'all done put in the work to build a relationship. Because relationships is everything. So, but really, tonight it's like we just stick to the script, man. One thing we can say, we consistent. No envy, no jealousy, no competition,
Right.
and it's always support.
Support.
If we support each other, like in everything that everybody does and what they do, not about you. If you take yourself out of it, because the problem is when you bring in yourself, man, woman, goddesses, kings, where he done place us, chosen, we chosen. If you don't, if we think that we are the boss of this, no, we're not. What we doing is we are vessel in this. We are vessels in this world, man. We are vessels to y'all say universe. We are vessels in y'all universe. I use y'all terms, man. Cause remember, A Key. Remember you said when you around somebody, you know how to adapt in all phases. Remember you told me that? Okay. So therefore, like I say, we are vessel. We are vessel to do our job in any circumstance. So it's like right now, God knew, the Most High knew that it's us three gonna be on this, and we was gonna be able to talk to each other today, and we was gonna be able to vibe with each other today. And he knew that we was gonna all say. He already knew the way we are gonna say things. He already knew that he thought was gonna joke and be himself, but give us extra stuff that me and you haven't even said, Key, that he said. I'm over here like, here you go, like he looking like, and then the thing is this, look, he learned who here you go mean quick, like if I hear here you go, that means I'm doing something good, like we doing something, like yeah, here you go, keep on going. But like that's what I'm saying, like we on that type of stuff, man. We on love, man. We love each other, man. Grown men loving each other and just respect. So therefore,
I say,
I really can't say nothing. I just think that anytime we do a podcast, it's always 100. If I'm on here, cause you bring me in, bro, I'm just blessed, bro. I'm just blessed to just get my point and and do it like that, man. I just hope everybody keep on tapping in. We love your comments. Comment, like,
yeah,
share, all that
right there,
stuff.
right there.
If you on here, just like, comment, and share, and just vibe with the people, man. Follow us. If you don't follow these people that's on here right now, follow us. Do that. Do all that. Because at the end of the day, just everybody individually on this one right now, we do it our way and we do it the best way because we know our purpose and we know our walk. So therefore, vibe, we get some you get some good nuggets on the way, man. That's what I
Man,
think.
Godbody. Hey, Godbody. And right there, man, we out of there. And hey, peeping out there, I'm going to say this because we do often speak on God, and we don't look at this as an energy generator. It generates energy because it has a duality. Just like a battery has a negative and a positive cell, this has a feminine quality and a masculine quality. And you put these both together, they bring life. So the Ankh is
Mm.
a power generator that means life. They
And let's
created,
go.
they took this away, and the other side of this is a cross or a crucifix. in which they said they crucified Christ on the cross. So the cross is two male versions. Instead of a feminine, it has two males. So it's designed for death. People don't see this. They don't see the symbols. They don't see the things that we have known in our minds for decades. But yet we still hold on. We still hold on to the things that don't suit us or fit us in life. So all the pseudo things, hey, we were born knowing. We were born knowing. So all the books and things that they have gave us, we're at the point now where the younger generation, if we don't drop those things and teach these young people to think from inside, when they doing something wrong, it needs to be something inside of them to say, you know what? No, I ain't going here. I ain't doing that. You know, it's taking us a long time to get to that point, but we got to pass this down to the next generation. With that being said, man, I appreciate y'all guys for popping in, man. Like, hey, we got a whole lot more out there for the world. Trust me, we loading.
Yes, we do, man. Yes, we do.
We are loading. Welcome to something great, man. With that being said, y'all know how we do it. We come up here and we talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Say you don't like the life I live. Let's talk about it. Alright, I'm always on the grind.
We out, man. Yeah,
Let's talk about it. I got money on my mind.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Talk about it.
Always on the grind. Let's talk about it.
Hey, I got it.
I got a week today. Hey, I got a week today.
Let's talk about it. Say you don't like this life of mine. Let's talk about it. I'm always on the grind. Let's talk about it. Yeah,
Don't, hey,
talk about it.
don't give me